Hey everybody, it is Kulipup here again, and welcome to my Truth of the Heart live reading. So, we'll wait for just a hot second while we get enough people to come and join us for today. But we'll have, hello, hi Paul, hi Harolden, how are you doing, sweetheart? Oh, hi everybody. I'm glad everybody's made it. Wonderful. Hi. Hello. Wonderful. Oh, hello Snooks. Hello my loves. Sorry I'm a little bit late today. I always do this. I'm like, I need some tea. I need something to get me going. Hey Catherine. Hi Annie, sweetheart. Hi my dears. Okay. Oh, I'm a little different. Just a pinch different. And I'll tell you, this Truth of the Heart reading. Hi, Mercury. Hi. My day has went very, very well. And this reading is going to be just a pinch different tonight. And the reason why it's a pinch different is because during the weekends, right, tea is life. Oh, tally that. I love you guys. Oh my gosh. But okay. So, over the last, my weekends normally I use, my family time, and I do a lot of self-development, and I have went through my own frequency increase this weekend and a new perspective change. So this reading tonight is really coming from this new perspective change. And I will say this, it is a long story, and I'll be giving everybody the kind of backstory, but I have never felt my heart more in these moments now than I have in millennia. It's been a long time, and during my development over the last 3 days, I have discovered a whole new side to this game, to my vessel, and to life as it is. So I'm going to share that with you. But for tonight, we are doing our Truth of the Heart readings. So these readings are for 6 wonderful individuals. We have, I'm going to state the names that I have got for tonight. If your name wasn't called, I hope you do still stay around, because I'm sure you're going to learn something new. Or just be able to experience with other individuals through their heart reading. But here we go. So we have Angie Kopi Koloj. I hope I got that right. Then we have Brandy Mish, Vivian Gibson, Trina Hobbs, Ashley Kimbrough, and Amanda White. All right. These are the 6 wonderful ladies who have posted their photo in order to get a Truth of the Heart reading. So, now for anybody who is watching, and if you are enjoying this reading as I am giving it, or as I am going through them and explaining them, and you really want your Truth of the Heart reading done, then do not worry. I will do this a couple of times, so you just got to watch out and make sure everything's kind of here. Okay, so first we have is Angie. Now, again, with these readings, I'm going to just move that over there a little bit. Sorry. I write these out first because I get to the truth of my heart clearly, fluently, and with a lot more feeling and focus when I do write. So I'm going to read this first, and then we're going to go through. So, Angela, or Angie. Angela, you are worried about your husband's or your partner's practical use of his member, but you are failing to understand that you are not meant to be in such a state of despair. Your heart is full of anger, rage, jealousy, hurt, and feelings of less than and lack of self-worth. I feel that you need to know this and hear the words I have to offer you today. Okay? I'm not trying to cause you any further pain or embarrassment, but the outcome is final. Your heart fears love, joy, peace, and servitude. All right? Your heart fears love, joy, peace, and servitude. You want what so many other women want: happiness. A life of material wealth, health, and happiness. But your mind only wants to continue the pain because your heart knows that if you get over this pain, you'll be free. Free to live, free to laugh, and free to find joy in even the most mundane of experiences. So, use your heart to listen to your mind and be free of this blasted place of servitude, okay? To your whims and woes, because you are in servitude right now. To this whim, to that whim. And when we say servitude to your woes, it means that all of this pain that you are feeling, that you are generating, that you are not processing, that you are suppressing, you are serving it. And to be free of that, you need to live and listen to your heart. Now, I know you have other things you wanted to know right now. And please ignore all the noise in the background. But I know you wanted me to say other things and you wanted to hear other things. But right now, this is what you really needed to hear. And you may not understand it just now. You may not feel the words just now. But you will understand them and you will feel them, right? Don't worry, you gotta let go. You gotta let go. Stop living in this pain that you have. So, I am so sorry. This is so loud in the background and it's making me very distracted. Thank you. Sorry about that. Right, so that was for you, Angie, my sweet. Tally, you say, my daughter says, hi, Kulipup. It's how she hears your name. Oh, Kulipup. Kulipup. I love it. I love it. Hello, my sweetheart. Tell her I say hi. Right. Our next lovely volunteer for this truth. The next one we have is Brandy. Brandy Mish. Again, I have went through a change in myself. So when you hear me speak of these things, I am so sorry. One moment. Child.
Sorry.
What is with that noise? That is atrocious.
I'm making food.
Sorry, you guys. Please, can you do that faster?
Okay.
Sorry. Okay.
Sorry.
So again, for you, Brandy, sorry, my kids are making noise, and I have this thing where I go I'm like, yeah, I pick up noises, and I'm like, what's that? Right? So, when I'm reading this next one out for Brandy, I want you to understand that the perspective that I'm coming from is one of, I'm not going to just say a perspective, but a frequency. A frequency of one that is love. Love, and I, as I am a teacher, I am here for guidance too. But, you know what? I'm going to read it out and you're going to kind of get it anyway. So, Brandy, I have been watching you since you were a child, and all I have seen is sorrow, pain, and hurt. And I feel it right now. I say your name, and I connect to your energy, and I feel you. I feel you. It feels right here, and it's low. It's low. You go around the way about your business, not letting anyone truly come inside. You stay outside in the cold, in the dark. You have been depressed before, but now it really feels heavy. You have been in pain before, but now you feel the burn of the pain. You have continually sought peace and solitude. But your mind keeps you in turmoil and hopelessness. I have been with you forever and always, and now is the time I want you to look inside to find us, okay? To find your heart, to find you. You have been lost for too long. You have been out in that cold for too long. So find us. Find your heart. Listen to us. And feel our unity and feel our presence. The world is not so cold. The pain is not so brutal. And the life you want is there. But you need to focus on you and only you right now. And just know I love you. I do. That is for Brandy. And with this new found part of myself that I have found deeper, I can feel so deeply into you. Before I would simply get your heart. I would understand it. I would use my mind for it. But now I feel you so much more. So my empathy is on full force. Right. Onwards. Vivian Gibson. And if you're just joining me, we've already went through Angie Koloj, and Brandy Mish. We are now on to Vivian Gibson. So this is for Vivian. Now, this one though, this one may offend, okay? So I am going to just let you know that there is going to be some cussing in this. You may find me absolutely atrocious after you read this, but it is one of those things where sometimes I come across things in an individual's heart that I'm not very pleased with. So I'm going to say my truth. And by all means, if I get kicked out of this group, if I get so forth, and if nobody likes me, then that is what it's going to be like, because I am not going to compromise on my truth, and I'm not going to compromise on my words. Because they are of my heart, and they are of me. So, Vivian Gibson. Vivian, you are a mentor and a student all at the same time. You look to others for guidance, and then pass on the knowledge you have attained. But your actions have gotten you not very far, right? Because the knowledge you spread are mostly lies, and the wisdom you have attained can only be used to perpetuate the lies that have followed thereafter. You say you follow the house of God, but you continually find it in your heart to judge and criticize others for their lack of fortune and their lack of. It is all well and good to call yourself a holy being, but remember that your heart has been with you for centuries. I have been with you for all the time, and you still remain a piece of me. And yet you have found it completely difficult to find us, to find your heart. Now, I wish you all the best in your life of disgust for mankind. As I will no longer serve a vessel that brings nothing but hatred into the hearts of mankind. For shame on you, Vivian. You may not like these words, and you may call me a whore, a harlot, a cow, a bitch, a snake, the devil, and so on, but it makes no difference. I see who you are, and I know what this house of God requires, and it is love. Not this hate. Not this disgust, not this judgment, and not this criticism. So that is for you, Vivian. You have posted your name, and I have shown you what I've seen in your heart. That does not always necessarily mean I will see good. Sometimes, if you post it, I'm going to say what is there. But I will let you come to peace and come to terms with that. All right. Now, if you're still with me, and you all don't don't want to flee because I'm being a little bit too harsh there, let us move on. We are going exactly, Pamela. God always needs love. So, next we have Trina Hobbs. Trina Hobbs. Trina, I hope you're watching. Trina, my dear, you are such a kind heart. You really, really are. You filled me with a sense of sweetness that only can be described as a mother's pride. You look upon the world like it is a dark place and fear is around the corner at every turn. But you forget to look at the goodness in the hearts of your brethren and in the eyes of your spirit. You make ways of your vessel, of your body, that do not appreciate itself. You make ways of your heart to see your glory, but snuffle it out its light. I have seen your heart, and I have seen you, and I see a scared soul. A scared soul who has taught herself to fear and who has taught herself defense. But you need to teach yourself love now, my sweet. Teach yourself strength in unity. Teach yourself power in your love, power in your heart, and strength within your heart, with literally the tremendous love that beholds you. I'm going to say that again. You need to teach yourself love right now. Teach yourself strength and unity. Teach yourself power and strength in your heart, because it is tremendously full of love. Offense is always much easier than defense. Okay? There is no need to fear as your fight is coming to an end. And the glory and joy of your being, will be known to you, will be known to all. So train your heart in this moment now to love and be prepared for the next stage in life that is going to be coming to you, my soul. That is for Trina. Trina Hobbs. That is you, my sweetheart. Oh, let me see here. Let me get on this one. Angela, I love the hard truths even for others. Bits and pieces always resonate with me. That's wonderful. I'm happy though, because at the end of the day, I know I only do 6 of these. And it's because, I have so much energy and so many things to do in a day. So I wish I could do it for everybody. I wish I could do all of them for everybody. But I am happy though that at least if you can listen to the 6 and gain something from it, we can all still progress a little bit more. Hi Nancy, sweetheart. Hi Shamika. Alrighty. So the next one we have is Ashley. Ashley Kimbrough. Ashley, I hope you're with us right now, Ashley. So Ashley, okay. This one again, this is what came out of my heart, okay? Ashley, so you need to hear the truth, do you, my dove? You need to hear the truth. Well, I think you need to have a seat and listen to this one. Listen to this message carefully, as it may be the one that saves your heart from future pain and suffering. I have been watching your vessel, your body. I've been watching you for many, many years. You have not known who I am, or what I have been doing. But the real reason I have been watching you is so that I can test your knowledge and your skills. You do not seem like much right now, and you definitely do not view yourself as very much. But, and again, don't get scared from this. And if you got your pendulums going, you can bring those out too, just to confirm all the words I'm saying. My love, you don't view yourself as much, but you are the Lord on high. You are the master creator of your world and the worlds around you. I have seen your spirit soar thousands of miles high and not get burned by the sun. I have seen your vessel, your body, go through hell and back. But you have never been defeated. I know you know who I'm speaking about. But you will simply ignore it and say, Kulipup, I have no clue what the hell you're on about. I don't know what you're talking about. But this indeed is the truth. You are me as I am you. And if I am the creator of all space, time, energy, and existence, then so are you, my sweetheart. Now, start acting like it. And make your world and your dreams come to fruition so you can live in the light of glory and relieve yourself from the pain and joys of servitude. And come with me. Take my hand and let's be together, my sweetheart. Now, a lot of you may not get that. Even Ashley may not get that. But there are some of you who will definitely get that. So that message was for you guys as well as Ashley. Alrighty. Then we have Amanda White. Sorry? Amanda White. Okay. Oh, Brandy, my sweetheart. Sorry, just before we get on to Amanda, Brandy says, this is so beautiful. Everything you do is so beautiful. Every word was true. It means a lot to me. Thank you so very much. You're very welcome, my sweetheart. But do just know I love you. I really, really do. And I cannot wait for you to get out of this. Connect to yourself. Connect to me. Connect to us. And I'll give you guys a secret. You know, my name is very, 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 very long. It's very, very long. And it actually takes approximately 7 minutes to say it. Continually. It takes 7 minutes. It's a long-ass name. But you can feel my name. You can communicate my name to the universe. You can summon me. Because my name has the feeling of love. When you feel love in your heart, you are feeling the name Kulipup. So my sweetheart, whenever you need me, just feel love in your heart and you will have me. Okay? I will be there. My spirit will be your spirit. You will see my light. You will feel my light and you will feel my joy. You will feel my heart. So just remember that. Okay. We have Amanda. Amanda White. Amanda, I am your heart of hearts. I am you. You have been so lost, little one. You have been lost. I have missed your spirit. All right? I have missed your spirit and I have missed your energy. You used to play with your brothers and sisters in the ethereal, and you would find it hard to hold back your love. You'd find it so hard to hold back your love. From anyone, from them, from anyone within walking distance of your focus. They would feel you. You have been around for centuries, reincarnating over and over again. And at times you've even made it. Sorry. So, You've been reincarnating over and over again. And at times you have even made it to the second heaven. But now is a time for reflection, my dear. I feel your pain. And I know it. I know it because you are hiding from your soul. You hid from who you are because you are scared of what she might be like. You think you're less than because of what people have told you, what they have done to you, and what they have projected onto you. But Amanda, my sweet, fuck all of that. Screw it. Screw them. Screw all of it. You're my brethren. Well, you're my bright spark. You are my bright spark. My cute as a button little nymph that brings joy, love, and a bit of playful mischief to all of your brethren and your seniors. You have such a wonderful soul, and I've missed you. I have missed you. Don't be scared of yourself, though, okay? I want you to find your heart so I can find you more regularly, and you can feel my essence in your soul. Okay? Just look inside yourself, and you will feel nothing but the beauty that I feel. Look inside yourself and see the light that I see. I will say this, your energy, who you truly are deep down inside, it feels the best way, or the only way I can really describe it, is I want you to think back of when you were a child. And this is for everybody out there. This is what Amanda's frequency feels like. This is what her energy feels like. Go back to when you were a child. And it was, you were at a point of such excitement, right? You were in so much joy. It was your birthday, the night before your birthday. And you know when you're a kid, you can't go to sleep because you're just waiting in anticipation for the next day to come. Because you're so full of wonder and you're so full of just like, everything. That is what Amanda feels like. That is what Amanda White, you feel like that. You feel like that joy, that excitement, and you are so sweet. And I missed you, and I've missed you. So, that is my Truth of the Heart reading for today. Now, do not get me wrong. I had one, I'm a little bit confused, so I will let you tell me that right now. But there was, of course, Lukalst, Pamela. I know you put your picture on there. Sorry, you didn't post your photo, but you did on the original post asking for anybody who wanted a truth reading. You did say that you wanted one, kind of already had one, but you weren't going to, so you were going to let it pass for tonight. But then I did get a donation. So I wanted to know, I'm more than happy to offer you a little something. Although, so please do comment for me and let me know. If you'd like me to give you a little something right now, that's wonderful. Unless that was oh, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. By the way, I will say this. Pamela Lukalst, if you haven't figured this one out just yet, or if you haven't looked into it just yet, Pamela's spirit, Lukalst Tenga Noa Haha Ostasastotes. I'm just going to stop at that one because it does go on for a lot longer. His energy smells like peaches and cream. It's a beautiful smell. When I focus my attention on Lukalst, I get a whiff of peaches and cream. And it's so sweet and it's so lovely. And literally, when I feel Pamela, when I feel Lukalst, not Pamela, Lukalst. When I feel Lukalst, you produce literally the feeling of passion. And I call Lukalst my passion. I do. When he is here with me, when you are here with me, Pamela, well, Lukalst, I literally call you my passion. I say, hello, my passion. Because that is the feeling that you have. Passion. It's beautiful. So, there is just a little tidbit for you there. Oh, you're still trying to pronounce your name, Talina. Oh, bless you. Well, that is the truth of my heart reading for tonight. But I do still have a few minutes. So by all means, if you are interested, please ask me a question, and I'll give you the truth right now. Let's have a good conversation. Shoot, why not? Bring it in. Bring it in. I'm ready. My tea is still warm. We're okay. Oh, well, while I'm waiting for some questions, though, I will just say it has been a long time since I've been around. With each frequency change, your personality does change because you become a different version of yourself, or a new part of yourself, almost like a different person. When you change your frequency, when you increase your frequency and you find more of who you are literally closer to your divine self, which is not part of this earthly consciousness. And it's wonderful. Luke House, do you say, you bring love in my heart with your kind words. Thank you from my heart. Love always. Oh, I love you always. Oh, so much. So very much. I love you, chick. Hi, Amanda. I hope you didn't miss us. Amanda, if you have, I literally just went through yours, so if you got here a little bit later, then don't worry, you can rewatch this later. Oh, let me go through that again. So, the names that I have been through are Angie Kopik Koloj, Randy Mish, Vivian Gibson, Trina Hobbs, Ashley Kimbrough, and Amanda White. Those were my names for the readings tonight. So if any of you are watching now and you missed your name, then please, after this, you can go back and find that again. Brittany, you wanted to say thank you for your love and relationship reading you did on me and Brandon. Spot on. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you very, very much. And really, I just hope you take the advice. That's all. I'm glad I was spot on. You know, it's kind of normal, but I'm just hoping that you take the advice to better yourself, better the situation, and stop feeling this pain and confusion. Amanda, yes, please do rewatch. Please do rewatch, my sweetheart. So, Talinat, okay, my truth about what is going on with me with this harvest moon. I feel icky. Oh. Yes, my sweetheart. You feel icky. You have a lot of hurt inside, sweetie. You have a lot of hurt inside you. As joyous as you bloody well are. Because you know you get on your lives and you bring a lot of flavor, a lot of love, a lot of happiness. You touch people in lovely, beautiful ways. And you can touch people in so many ways. Oh, WTH is what the hell? Oh, yeah, sorry, I don't... I speak in regular old tongue, I swear. Thank you, sweetie. But, and this is for other people as well, if you're being affected by the moon, remember that the moon is an amplification of what is inside you and what is in your heart. So what you will find is if you have peace and love and unity and prosperity and joy in your heart, upon the full moon it will amplify this. And it's wonderful because you feel wonderful. However, if you're feeling icky, Ruby, you say pissy too, lost your temper and you're just like, rah! It's a signification that you still need to look inside your heart a little bit more. You still need to do the inner work and clear it out. And I'll say this, because I know I always say you need to do inner work, you need to do inner work, inner work. And I was doing a reading today, and I had this lovely lady who's been coming to me for a little while. She asked me how to do inner work. Like, how do I even start that? And, oh, sorry, let me get on this one. Oh, Tally, you say, like, my body is tired. I just want to eat, sleep, and go away. Have you had some ringing in your ears to go along with this? And also, I'd like everybody to know, as I've said before, if you are finding yourself just tired for no reason whatsoever, I want you to remember that I literally have an ethereal connection to every single one of your hearts. Yes, that may sound a little creepy. Yes, that you may be like, what the shit? No, you cannot break this ethereal connection. It is one of pure love. Because I'm sorry, my sweet, in order for you to break this ethereal connection that I have from my heart to yours, you are going to need to have a higher frequency than I. And if you had a higher frequency than me, then I would know about you, because we would have had words. So you have an ethereal connection from my heart to your heart. And when I raise in frequency, when I discover new parts of myself, when I clear away anything inside of me, and I raise my frequency, so do you. And sometimes that means you're going to get real tired, because the surge of energy that is going to be pumped through you through this ethereal connection will raise your frequency, and your body then needs time to readjust. So, how to solve this? 13 hours. 13 hours of hard rest. Okay, so listen to your body. Go to bed early. Stay in bed a little bit longer than you normally would, and just take it totally easy. Do a little bit of gentle yoga. It's going to start to loosen up and let the energy flow through your limbs a lot better. And just do expect some either dramatic ringing in your ears, or you're going to have that little buzz that goes through. So don't worry. I know we're all tired. We're totally going to get through this. We're all going to get through this. Even I have had to start getting more in tune with my vigorous exercise in order to keep my vessel and my body able to process the energy. So we're all in this together, I promise you. Okay, Maddie Lee, you've asked, how can I find my spirit guides? I've been trying to find them for a while now. I love a good question of development. So, how do you find your spirit guides? I've been trying to connect with them for a while now. Well, Maddie, how you find your guide is, I'm going to give you the technical way. You need to physically raise your vibration, okay? The frequency that you're at. Your spirit or your spirit guides vibrate on a very, very high level, because they have a lot of energy, right? That's why we say love and light. Light is produced by friction. So you have to vibe really high in order to be light. So if you want to connect to your guides, you need to raise your frequency. To do that, you need to eat well, cut out any meat from your diet. Exercise, you don't have to go ham on it, no CrossFit, but just doing at least 30 minutes of exercise every day. So that could be 15 minutes of yoga, 15 minutes of squats, whatever that is that you want. So some exercise, eating properly, take care of your body. Then you need to meditate, okay? Because if you don't, I know everybody's like, I can't meditate, Kulipup. It only 5 minutes, that's all I can do. But I'm telling you, if you want to connect to your spirit, you need to have a calm mind. Your guides, they're trying to connect to you. If you really want to, they're trying to call you. But the thing is, if you're so distracted and you cannot focus your attention properly, you're going to miss the call. It's like literally what they're doing is they're calling your cell phone, but your cell phone is lost down in the couch somewhere, but you're hearing it ringing, and you're looking around everywhere, and you're just like, I can't find it. That's basically what happens. When you meditate, all you're doing is, instead of running around looking under everything for your cell phone to pick up this call, you're stopping. You're feeling and you're listening for where that call is coming from. With no distractions, nothing. You're listening to where the call is coming from. So that you can be like, where is it? Where is it? Couch. And you can go pick up that damn phone. Right? So that's what you need to do. Meditation, grounding. And you know what? I have a video. I have a YouTube channel and so forth. I'm going to place it in, I'm going to share my video on how to open your third eye, which basically gives you the crash course on what you need to do in order, or the basic steps you need to do to start opening your eye and start connecting to your guide. After that, though, you need belief. You're going to get messages come through and they're going to feel really, really weird, or they're going to feel like, what the hell just spoke to me? You know, or what was that shadow I just saw? What were these lights I just saw? You're going to be communicated to in a way that you haven't experienced before. And when that communication comes through, you got to be open to it and you have to embrace it. Because if you get scared and you say, no, I don't want this anymore, or this is too scary, I don't like seeing lights in the corner of my eyes, I don't like hearing things, I don't like having thoughts that I know that aren't mine, like, you know, mediumship, spirits may come to you and so forth. Like, if you're scared of this, then you will literally close that part of your eye, and you're going to tell your body, nope, don't want it, so nothing will happen. And then your guides won't be able to communicate with you unless you are using number synchronicities or things like that. But mind you, if you're in a lower frequency, the chances of you picking up those messages are reduced. So take care of yourself, open yourself up to love and belief, and really just meditate, focus, hone your focus. So I hope that helps. Okay. Right. Any other questions? Come on, let's bring on some more questions, my sweethearts. I suppose while I'm waiting for some more questions, where was I going here? Yes, I was talking about inner work and the kind of basic explanation of it. Oh, you're welcome, Maddie. I hope that helps. I will put the link there, because the information, when I say how to open your third eye, how to connect to your guides, I'm not talking in the, and sorry if anybody does this, but you know, like, I think I'm getting a message. I think what's happening here, you know, I'm not talking about that kind of connection. I'm talking about your spirit guide is right next to you and they're like, hey, Maddie, go check this out. Or you need to go do this, or this is happening. I mean, like, right there, communication that they can physically guide you through life without confusion, without crypticism or anything like that. Like, it's right there. So yes, I do hope that can help you as well. Now, I was going to go through, what was I going to go through again while I am waiting for questions? Yes, inner work. Third time's a charm. Third time's a charm. So the way I explained, inner work to this this lovely client I was dealing with earlier when I was doing her reading, was what is inner work? When you look inside yourself, a lot of people are lost because they're like, I don't even know how to look inside myself, right? I don't even know how to do it. Oh, Susan, can we do your meditation twice in one night? Yeah, of course. I'm actually going to be making a meditation for sleep specifically. So for those of you who have a lot of trouble falling asleep, I'm going to make a meditation and I'm going to infuse my energy in there for optimal calmness, to really get you to use my empathy in that video to calm you down. So I'm going to get that there. And by all means, if you have any other kind of goals or things that you're trying to achieve in a meditation, then please just pop it in the comments and I can work on making some videos for you. Okay? Like, whatever you're trying to achieve. But anyway, inner work. Okay. Catherine, what are good ways to deal with people in your family who are not of love and light, if there are more than one? Very good question. I stopped talking to him. That's literally it. Because I'm not going to lie to you, like, there's plenty of people in my family or in my birth this vessel's family that do not work off love and light, who are very, very deeply disturbed, who feel pain and spread fear, both in Kulipup and Mai's families. And we just don't talk to them. I really mean it. There is nothing, this idea that family, just because you are blood related, tethers you to these individuals, is complete and utter horseshit. You know, back in the day, yes, family units needed to be strong because there was a farm that needed to be tended to. You know, people survived through community, so it was very, very well worth it to have very strong family connections, because it meant that you had more unity in order to survive. We are not in that day and age. All right? We have been bred to believe that family is everything and anything. However, so many people within families have been raised and programmed for negativity, for fear, for suffering, for pain. And it's like, why? Why would you stay around this individual when you don't have to? If they were not part of your family, you would not associate with them. You'd just be like, I don't like you, right? So it's kind of like, if you wouldn't associate with them outside of work, of life, then why do you have to associate with them now? Now, that's not to say that you don't love them. You just come back to them a little later. Okay, so Catherine, you say, for example, if I have to go see someone because of Thanksgiving dinner, which is coming up, how do I not lose my shit? Haha, I know that I know what I know. Oh, Catherine, I wouldn't go. And trust me, oh, this is a good one. Okay, so Catherine, Thanksgiving is coming. You have just literally awakened to who you are and what, you know, what life is bringing you, right? You're now an evolved individual on your path of enlightenment. So you go around to your family and you have, I call them shit starters. You know, there's always one of those individuals who wants to start something or says sly, underhand comments, or is just like, I just don't like you. So you know what I do, Catherine? But I'm there because, you know, I love other people that are there. I like the company of other people that are there. Then I'm going to literally go to that party and I will speak truthfully. That's all. All you need to do, speak truthfully. Don't lie. When you're there, literally, if they go up to you and they're just like, hey, yeah, so Trump's being a dick and blah, 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 blah. Or maybe they're like, oh, I love him. Or they talk about politics or some nonsensical rubbish. Tell them truthfully, like, he's a program. All of this means absolutely nothing. And you're just wallowing in misery. Straight face to their face. You do that, and I promise you, they will either try to combat you in terms of challenge you in your knowledge, and you could just simply like, no, that's not true. Whatever you're saying is not true. And that conversation will stop pretty quickly. Or you'll say that, and they'll just be like, you know what? I'm out. Truth. Truth literally deals with everything. Truth will set you free because it either is or it isn't. All right? And when you're around a lot of people who simply like to lie to stay in their own comforts, then just speak truthfully. They'll either leave you alone or you may enlighten them. And they may walk in the path of truth. So either way, you're kind of good. Alrighty. So I think I just... Sorry. No, this is the... Oh, Mary, I am so glad that you liked the meditation video that I did on YouTube. Again, I will definitely do some more. I will do some more. I know I'm definitely there. Susan, why bring your frequency down just because of family? Exactly. Step away from them. Raise your own frequency. And then when you are high enough and strong enough and you can take that kind of bullshit and you want to help them, hey, shoot, if you want to tackle that, sure. If it'll make you feel good and it will help them, sure. But stepping away from negativity just for the sake of like, oh, family ties and everything like that, no. No, the family, your real family are the ones you connect with. right? Your real family are the ones you develop bonds with. The ones who want nothing but the best for you and the progression of yourself as you want for the progression of them and the best for them and of them. Right? Your real family never put you down. Your real family only lift you up. Okay? So, I guess just redefine who you class as family. And forget the blood ties. Right? So, yes. Try that one. Okay. Let's have a look here. So Nancy, you say, the energy has been kicking my ass. My body has been spasming, muscle cramps like crazy. In physical therapy, my therapist couldn't believe how many muscles were doing it. Then I came, sorry, I know, I'm sorry. Then I came home and fell asleep for 2 to 4 hours. Will this stop soon? It will be a continual raise, Nancy, my sweetheart. If you are finding that you are just in so many spasms, that's your body is telling you that you need to address the situation. You're going to physical therapy, which is absolutely fantastic. Now try to do things on your own at home as well, away from that. Don't push your body to more than it can manage at the time. But I'm always going to suggest doing some very gentle, basic beginner's yoga. If you've already started, that's wonderful. If you haven't, just try some very, very basic stretches and only to what you can manage. Okay? And then increase it. But if you were to do, 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes per day, then you're pretty much, you're good. So that's what I'd like you to try to do. All right. Okay, I've got time for just one more question, so it's just for 3 minutes. So what is it, Ruby, you've asked, so what exactly is a program? Entity of fear, stroke love. I'm still a bit confused. Okay. A program is an individual who is basically a shell. So they do not have an immortal soul. They do not reincarnate. They are born into this life, and this is it. This is it. Okay? Born into the life, and that. So when they die, they die. However, they are just like any other program. So if you think of a program on your computer, right? You write the program. You literally put the code in. You tell it what you want it to do, and it does it. And it can't deviate away from that. And that's what a program is. It is a person who is spiritless, if you want it there. So they don't come here to learn deeper meanings or anything like that. They are simply here to assist you in you learning your lesson and to kind of be fillers, right? So if you've got a program that is programmed for fear, it means that they are individuals who will promote fear in you. Okay, they may not scare you, but they promote fear in you, like going, oh, you shouldn't do this, oh, you shouldn't do that, oh, what if this happens, what if that happens, always kind of making you fear. Same with an entity. Now, an entity is it's like a really sophisticated program that can reincarnate. Okay, an entity can reincarnate. So you have a lot of starseeds are entities. Right? So if you've ever heard of the term starseed, or a starseed normally is a being of love and light, because they do like to incarnate, but there's also some ones of fear and pain as well. But just think that they can incarnate, but when this universe is finished, then they will no longer be. However, if you are a source fractal, and you are a higher consciousness, then when this universe ends, it doesn't matter because you still are back in source, right? So you continue, you have never died at all. You have never died in your entire existence. But an entity's life will come to the end at the end of this universe. A program's life will come to the end at the end of this life. So, and again, if you're an entity of love, it means that, of course, you gain your energy from love and you promote love, as it is what that feeds your energy and keeps you still experiencing. If you are an entity or a program of fear, it means that you generate fear because you need fear in order to continue on with your existence. Okay, so that's basically what that is. There are too many programs out there. There are a shitload too much more. But anyway, my loves, I am so sorry. I know I'm sure I have some other readers who want to go live and so forth, and I've taken up far too much of the time. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining me today. If you would require if you enjoyed this reading and you want to learn more from me or about me or anything like that, then by all means, please catch me on my next post. I do post often, and I will share a video based on how to open your third eye as well for those of you who wanted to understand and know what the process is and so on. So thank you ever so much. Take care and have a wonderful evening.